Welcome to Family Gamer TV. Today I want to talk about these. Now, have you heard of the Guinness World Records? These are the official way to score a record that will be recognised worldwide. Now, I remember growing up, watching the TV shows, trying the records of my own, and I've been enjoying getting into the 2016 book. It comes out every year. I've been enjoying it with my kids, we've been reading through it. Now, in this book, there is a few sections. In particular, we honed in, as you may guess, on the video game section. There's some stuff on Star Wars, on movies, but also on video games. And this shows you some of the records that have been set around video games. Things like the biggest Skylander collection we were interested in seeing, highest earning Call of Duty player, and so there you go. But in the corner, it makes reference to a new book that is out this year, the Guinness World Records Gamers Edition. So here we are, is a complete book that is just focused on gaming. So I wanted to have a look at this in detail so we could show you, see what you think, and also try it out with the kids. So we've been enjoying this. If you have a look here on the opening pages, it takes you through each of the different games.
Roughly 12. I can't read that number.
12,500 kilometres from a player's spawn point. So where you start from, that's where the Farlands are supposed to be. And that player has made the furthest journey. How about we try and beat that record, Ollie? We could go and try and find the Farlands.
Yeah,
right now.
let's do it.
What I liked about this in the family, as you can see, starting reading the book often took us off to then try the records for ourselves, and many of the video game records in particular I like because you could take them on, you could try them out with your own console. And as well as the book, you also had a load of behind the scenes information. Head to Guinness World Records YouTube channel and there's videos behind the scenes of how these video game records were set. And as you can see, my son really lapped that up. Now, they're not easy, and certainly it takes a lot of time and dedication, as the song goes, to get your own record and to get even close to some of the scores here. But I think having something physical that you can read that takes you away from the screen is something that I know other parents will really appreciate. We spend a lot of time with our family enjoying the games on the screens, but having a book that talks about these games and the people who have performed really well around these video games is a really nice thing to have. But as well as the records, I like that each of the sections on each of the different games, whether that's Mario Kart, Activision, Little Big Planet, Legend of Zelda, or even more grown-up games like The Last of Us, has a lot of information about the game. So you're not just learning about the records that have been made, but you're also learning about how the game's put together, other characters around the game, expert views and opinions on which games will work best for different families, as well as a bit of cosplay too. So it gives you the whole picture on video games with a focus on those records. So whether you're a parent looking for a gift for Christmas, I think the Guinness World Records 2016 annual is a good one. If you've got gamers in the house, then this will give you that in-depth gaming focus. But certainly it will be something that I think your kids would like. And if maybe you yourself want to get into trying to be a record-breaking gamer, that's certainly something that you can do by reading up in this book. And maybe even this is something you maybe would want to buy for your parents to show you that games isn't all about just having fun and running around jumping on platforms, but there's actually a whole competitive edge to it. And of course, with that esports video game movement up and coming in the UK and in other territories, again, this Guinness World Records 2016 Gamers Edition hooks into that. So there you go, that's my review of the Guinness World Records 2016 Gamers Edition. Let me know what you think of the book in the comments. Is this something you think you're going to be buying? Is there a record that you think isn't included in this book that maybe should be? Is there something that you do with your video games that you think you're better at than anyone in the world? Let us know. That's what we've got time for today on Family Gamer TV.